So to start, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. One of my favorites. Put it on my forehead because it's still breaking out and I have no idea why. For foundation, I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I'm pretty excited because they did come out with new colors. Pretty excited because they did come out with new colors. They now have 40. I'm pretty excited because they did come out with new colors, and I believe there's now 40 in their whole shade range. So far from what I've seen, I really like the new shades. This is a 2.16 and the undertone is warm golden, so this is the one I think I'm going to try, 2.16, with the Sigma Curved Kabuki F83 brush, which is probably my favorite foundation brush overall. I really love this brush because it's not as stiff as the F88 and it kind of just like does the work for you. It kind of blends out the foundation so evenly and not leaving it cakey on your skin. It doesn't soak up a lot of product either. And it has this like little dip in it, so it kind of just like curves around your face. For concealer, I'm going to use the Jouer High Coverage Liquid Concealer. Thanksgiving was 3 days ago, and that's pretty much how long I've been eating Thanksgiving food, and I feel like I'm about to explode. I actually love it though. Thanksgiving's one of my favorite holidays. I'm gonna set that where it creases on me. I just got this Too Faced Tutti Frutti It's Bananas Brightening Setting Powder, so I'm gonna put a little bit, and it smells like bananas, I'm gonna put a little bit of this under my eyes. It smells good. And I'm going to use a Sigma F35 tapered highlight brush, which is also one of my favorites. I don't feel like it did like a huge difference, but I don't dislike it. So first I just applied a little bit of concealer as a base, and then I also set that with a little bit of powder, and then I added a matte yellow eyeshadow for my transition color, and I used a Sigma E38 blending brush just to apply that into the crease, and just a little bit, I went blending it just a little bit above the crease. And then I'm going to take a Morphe palette. I'm not sure which palette this is. It's one of the newer palettes. I will have it listed in the description box below because I don't know which one it is now. But I'm taking the two green colors that I pointed to, and I'm just going to apply that into my crease, a little bit further into my crease, and then blending that out. I did have a little bit of a problem with this eye. It gave me a little bit of trouble. I think it might have been because I used the concealer as a base, because I never do that, and I didn't do that with the first eye, and I didn't really have that many problems. I really didn't have any problems with the first eye, so I'm not sure what happened, but I took the new Dose of Colors Holiday Collection, the Snow Angels, and then I'm applying this matte blue just because I really wanted to try this one, which is why I use this palette. It's really super pigmented. It's such a pretty blue, but it did disappear a little bit once you started blending it. I didn't have that much of a problem with the first eye, like I said, but this eye gave me so many problems. Like, it disappeared, and then it was really patchy in some areas. I kind of struggled with this eye. I'm not sure why. And then it was kind of, there wasn't too much fallout, but there was a little bit of fallout, and because it's such a vibrant blue, it kind of messed up my under eyes. But you can see it kind of disappeared, and it was really patchy on this eye. It wasn't as bad with the first eye, but it did kind of disappear a little bit. But once you packed it on again, it kind of, yeah, I was frustrated. So I just ended up blending as best as I could. I was kind of giving up on this eye because I was getting a little mad, but I blended it out and then packed it on a little bit more, and then I used the darker blue in the outer corner, and again, I didn't want to have the same kind of problem, so I kind of just packed it on where I wanted it and then blended the edges out. And I didn't want it to, I don't know if it was the palette, because like I said, I didn't have that many problems with the first eye. It's just maybe it was the concealer, because that's the only thing I did different. And the highlight on my inner corner is the highlight that I'm going to use a little bit later, and then I kind of blended the lower lash line a little bit with the darker blue, and then I blended it out with that that pinkish reddish color from the Dose of Colors palette. In my waterline, I used a ColourPop eyeliner in the color Stomper, and this is such a pretty brown. I loved this color. Phew! Struggled with that last eye. Really struggled. I feel like I have blue everywhere. To warm up my face a little bit, I haven't used this one in a while. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in 30M. My under eyes look so horrible right now. It really messed it up. I should have did it after, but I didn't know what look I was going to do. And I have a remote for my camera. That's usually how I take a picture of what I did when I'm done. And I can't find it, and I just know that my daughter took it. And what with it, I have no idea. I was in here the other day and I seen something in her hand, and then she said, "I'll be right back," and she ran, I think, to her room. She ran to her room, and I knew she had something, and she came back and she didn't have anything in her hand, and I was like, "What did you take over there?" And she said, "Nothing," which I know she had something. I just figured it was like some random makeup that was on my desk, and now I think it was a remote. And that was like 4 days ago, so who knows where that thing is at now. I'm probably gonna have to buy another one. I have it linked in the description box on my Amazon page if you guys want to check that out, because I know I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Contour my nose, but before I do that, I'm gonna take the Milani translucent banana powder and kind of clean up under my cheek. Whew, that's a little sharp. Dust off that powder. Blush, I'm going to use Tarte's Captivating Blush. For highlight, I just got this new Time Los Angeles Highlight Heaven Glow Palette. Yeah, Highlight Heaven Glow Palette, which comes with 4 different highlighters. I am gonna try using, I think I'm gonna try to mix the top 2, or maybe just this one first, but I'm not sure how it's gonna, I don't know. Maybe I'll try this one and then add this one if I need it. Wow, that came off a lot brighter than I thought. I just used this one right here, the second one, which is called Bliss. Came off a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. The Dose of Colors, the holiday collection, comes with, what is this? Let's Get Toasty Mini Matte Liquid Lipstick Set, and this is the Glossy Wonderland Mini Lip Gloss Set, which is called Catching Feelings, and it comes with Stone, really like that one. Heartbreaker, that one's cool too. Maybe I'll try that one. And, oh, Truffle, and Truffle. I'm gonna use Heartbreaker Lipstick and Photo Op Lip Gloss.